get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Green 80! 44, come on! Yo.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson flushed out right. Open man is Jacob Hollister. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Too easy. Let's go.
Second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He lets it fly from Lockett. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 50 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Lions nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll get this one to Galladay. A gain of 6 there on first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First down, Seattle.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Wilson throwing again. He lets it fly from Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to the ground, Lynch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 16, Wilson dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run, but Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Lions have recovered.
Let's go, ball. Yeah.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Stafford now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Caught by Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Hall there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive. So
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Pick me up. Here we go. White.
On first down at Stafford. This complete to Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
First and 10
I
at the
got you.
32-yard line.
50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go, go, go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Complete to Jones. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
That's fielded in the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A carry now for McKissick. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Right. Set. Lady. 54 miles. Push him back. Push him back.
On first down, Johnson. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point good by Prater, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's got a first down and more inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. They run again on 1st down. Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They go with Lynch right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Lynch, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Seahawks. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2 unsuccessful. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The throw over the middle taken in. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. J.D. McKissick, 36 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fielded about a yard deep.
Get ready, get ready,
take over
get ready.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They're running it.
Now Wilson on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. 3, check 3. Go, go. 13, check that.
Wilson now to throw again. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Devon Kennard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of 12 on the sack. And it's 4th down.
What?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Drill right, 22.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9.